Hey everyone, welcome to BrickVault. My name's Charlie, aka Level Cap, and I'm very excited to present to you the AH-1Z Viper attack helicopter. This is a design I've been working on for a long time, like maybe 6-7 years on and off, tweaking it, rebuilding it, redesigning as new parts come out. And I finally have a completed design that I am 100% happy with. And we now have instructions and a parts list available to buy on our web store, www.brickvault.toys. And this is the first military vehicle we've put up in the web store. And this one is actually very personal to me. You might be wondering, out of all the military vehicles, why'd you make the AH-1Z Viper? Well, first of all, I've always liked the design of this helicopter, even in its original form, the Cobra. I thought it was just a very sleek and elegant helicopter. I was kind of drawn to how slender it was. The pilots can just about look straight down on either side of them, so it gives them great visibility, and I always thought that was cool. But really, this helicopter was something that I used a lot in the Battlefield games, Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4. Actually, there was a version of it in Battlefield 2 as well, but I predominantly used it in BF3 and BF4, and it was just a really fun vehicle to use. There was a pilot, there was a gunner, it seats two, and it's just like this ultimate military powerhouse that can blow up tanks, take out infantry with explosive rounds. I thought it was a very cool vehicle, and so it just kind of has a personal place for me, and I've taken so long to design it because I really just wanted to get the look right. The cockpit is probably the most difficult aspect of this whole build. Now, the rest of the body has a somewhat straightforward design. I won't pretend that it's simple, but it's at least got a foundation of studs pointing straight up for most of the body. But once we get to the cockpit, everything changes at a very odd angle. And this was done to get the actual cockpit glass pieces in there. I had an early version of this helicopter that had a much squarer looking cockpit, and I wasn't really happy with that look. And these were the only pieces that could get even close to that cockpit look that I wanted for the Viper, because it's a very narrow cockpit and Lego doesn't have too many windscreen pieces to pick from. So these were the only ones I could use. And so you can see I had to change the orientation of the stud to a very odd angle to get them to fit in properly. And then on top of that, make the glass removable so that we could fit pilots in there as well. So this was the biggest challenge of designing this helicopter, is getting the cockpit to look right, but I'm really happy with the way it turned out. Now, this is also one of our first models that will include a sticker sheet that will come with the digital download. The stickers can be printed out on sticker paper, as we have done here, and put on the side. And normally we don't include stickers with our mocks, but I just felt like this one would look that much better if we could put like a cool Marines logo on the side and some of the other insignia. The model itself actually looks pretty good without stickers, so if you don't want to actually print out stickers and put them on yourself, you don't have to. I actually think it looks really good without them, but just to take it that extra step, some of the writing and stuff really does drive it home. Now, it also comes fully loaded with weapons on there. We've got our Sidewinder air-to-air missiles in case we run into any other helicopters or maybe some attack jets. Then we've got the big ol' Hellfire missiles loaded under the wings there, and we also have some Hydra rocket pods. So this thing is loaded to the brim with armaments. It can fight air, it can fight tanks, it can fight lightly armored vehicles. This thing has enough firepower to blow up a small army, basically. And that's what's so cool about these attack helicopters, is they are so darn lethal. And of course, we can't forget the rotating 3-barreled Gatling cannon on the bottom of the helicopter. It comes with 750 round capacity for taking out soft or lightly armored targets. I mean, this thing really is just a hovering weapons platform. Now, of course, the helicopter is swooshable, so you can fly it around your house, you can play with it, you can display it, and when it comes to displaying, you can either have it sitting on its own landing gear, it balances perfectly, or it could be mounted on this stand. Now, this stand is actually Jarek's design that he designed for his X-Wings, and he allowed us to convert it for the helicopter. It's a great stand, very sturdy, and it displays the helicopter in a nice, slightly canted position, like it's getting ready for an attack run. both the main rotor and tail rotor spin, and we've built in a lot of curved areas to the surface now that there's so many more curved slopes as opposed to when I first built my original model. So we've managed to really make the overall curves and silhouette of this model look a lot more accurate and a lot more elegant. Anyway, this is my first fully complete design that I've done solo. I did work on the Ghost with Sean as well, but that was more of a collaborative design, and I'm really proud to present it to you guys. I hope you enjoy it. Again, if you're interested in downloading these instructions for yourself, you can purchase them on our web store. That's www.brickvault.toys. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time here on BrickVault.